What's up, everybody? It's time for an episode of Awkward Stories with Mr. Forrest.
Awkward Stories with Mr. Forrest!
Today I'm going to tell you the story about when I was in college. I never struggled with allergies in my life. I grew up in Southern California, and in California, Southern California, the weather is always perfect. And we were nearby the beach, so there was that fresh beach air. And then when I was a teenager, we moved to Montana. And Montana, there's just mostly pine trees, so there's not like a lot of pollen or other allergens going around. So I'd never struggled with allergies in my life. Well, I moved to Tennessee for college, and I tell you what, man, I struggled. Like, my nose was like a faucet running, and it was crazy at times, seasonally. And I remember I was sitting outside of the cafeteria. I had probably just eaten lunch because it was the middle of the day. It wasn't at night. And I was sitting on the steps and I was working on homework. I was studying, trying to be studious, trying to get those good grades. And I had all this stuff coming out. And you could only go through so many like napkins and stuff blowing your nose before your nose starts getting raw. So I did what most guys probably do is I went and I would spit and just get rid of that junk that was constantly flowing. Well, I was working on my homework and it was bothering me, and so the steps were kind of narrow going this way, and there was a arm rail on this side, and on the other side there was like a hedge, so like bushes. They were neatly trimmed, they were square and everything and looked nice, but it kind of created a blind spot. So I spit, and it went flying like past all of the steps and into the parking lot. And at that moment, a group of girls came out this way into view from the hedge, but it was too late. That massive green loogie was already flying in their direction, and it was like slow motion. I was like, no, but it was already flying. I couldn't grab it. I couldn't catch it. It was too late, and it flew and all over this girl. And I was like, I'm so sorry. Nobody was in the hedge, and I was just trying to, and my nose and allergies in Montana and California. And she just looked at me like she was so disgusted, and she walked away. And I felt extremely awkward. This has been Awkward Stories with Mr. Forrest.
Awkward Stories with Mr. Forrest!
A growing grace